Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I find items at garage sales, thrift stores, and estate sales to buy and sell for a profit on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. This week we're going to talk about what sold in the past few days. So as you can see, we have a lot to go over behind me, so stick around. Is these vinyl vintage Care Bears. They sold for $10. Giant lot of Littlest Pet Shop figures, accessories, and then these two play items in the back behind me here that I picked up at a garage sale for 20 bucks, and they sold for 65 plus shipping. This next item I don't have here in front of me, but it's a Patagonia Retool Snap Fleece. And I picked this up at a garage sale for 15. This style does not seem as popular as other Patagonia styles, so I'm not sure if I would have picked it up again at that price, as it went for $29. So just enough to make a tiny bit of profit there. But my next item is this Toddler Sublime t-shirt. It sold on Facebook Marketplace for $7. I picked it up for $1. Next, I picked up this lot of golf polos, paid $4 each. They sat for quite a while, so I lowered the price just to clear them out. Now, this next item is a vintage My Little Pony that I picked up at a garage sale for $2, and it sold on Facebook Marketplace for $12. Next item is a lot of Space Jam McDonald's toys, little plushes. Those sold on Facebook Marketplace for $10. Of SpongeBob Imaginext playsets. You can see the Chum Bucket here behind me, and here's one of the SpongeBob Imaginext figures. There was also a number of other non-Imaginext figures mixed in there. If you're ever wondering if something is Imaginext, a lot of the newer ones have this small little eye on the bottom of the foot, so always look for that. I picked these up at a garage sale for $2 per playset, and they sold on Facebook Marketplace for $75 plus shipping. Next item was a Disney Little People Castle replacement lot that I put together from a variety of things I picked up. So it included some of the castle furniture, the flags, a bunch of Little People figures, and one extra little Funko Pop. And then it also came with the carriage here, and that all together sold for $30 on Facebook Marketplace plus ship. This next item is this vintage, I think 50s, 60s, rubber-faced Lassie plush. Any of these rubber-faced vintage animals usually sell pretty well. In my research, it seems that the more terrifying they are, the more valuable they are. Some of these creatures with these rubber faces will haunt your dreams. So always look those up if you see these plush with the rubber face. A lot of valuable items in that category. The next item was this Dr. Build-A-Bear. It came with a whole medical kit and a bunch of accessories here, mask, blood pressure cuff, all of that sort of thing. And he sold on eBay. Next is this lot of Little People Castle parts. They're from the 70s version of the Little People Castle, included items like this dragon, this king and queen, or actually I think it's just the prince and princess. It was a pretty full set of accessories for the castle. And originally I included the castle in the sale, and it sat for quite a while with not a lot of interest. I think that was probably due to the fact the castle is so large and heavy that the shipping was quite expensive. So I don't love to do this, but I did separate the pieces from the castle just to try to make them more likely to be sold. And as soon as I separated the castle and took off $20, they sold in 24 hours for $110 for all of the parts on their own. I'll probably list the castle separately, for $20, $30 and see if I can still recoup a little more profit on that. Next, I sold this Ever After High Dragon Games Holly O'Hare. I picked her up in a lot of Monster High dolls. I listed the Monster High dolls as a lot separately, and I took her out as she was the only Ever After High doll in there, and I saw that particular doll was selling pretty well on eBay for between $25 and $30, and she was in very good condition. Her hair was, and she included a couple of the accessories that she came with originally, so put her on eBay, and she sold for $27. Up next, this vintage Patagonia fishing jacket. It sat for quite a while. I was very excited when I first picked this up, as they can sell for quite a lot of money. However, when I picked this up, I didn't notice that on the back, somebody had put some sort of sealant across the seam, probably to keep water from soaking through the jacket when they're fishing. So I overlooked that, and I think that significantly impacted the interest in that particular jacket. So I did slowly lower the price just to try to get rid of it. But make sure when you're picking up items that you're thoroughly looking them over, so that you don't end up with something like this that you think is going to be a great flip and just ends up sitting around for a while. This next item was a unopened set of Pottery Barn Kids Princess Disney Castle sheets. I picked them up for 20 bucks at a kids resale shop, and I sold them on eBay for $54.99. Garage sale I picked them up at, and all three of these were sealed. This person had a ton of sealed DVDs at this garage sale, and I regret not picking up more of them. But I looked for titles that I didn't think would be streaming on any streaming services, as that seems to be something that people are usually looking for. You know, no one wants to buy the series that's available on multiple streaming platforms. They want the series that they can't watch anywhere else. So I picked up these Marx Brothers DVDs, these Price is Right DVDs, and the Life Goes On complete first season, and these all sold on eBay. Thanks again for checking out what sold with me this week. Please check out my other videos and like and subscribe if you'd like to see more.